Considering the progression of learning helps us ensure that we are meeting students where they are at and giving them what they need in order to grow and succeed. Let's take it one step further. Let's say our standard is to walk to the store. What exactly would students need to know? They would need to know what a store is, where the store is, and how to get there. These knowledge targets would need to be explicitly taught. What would students need to be able to do? They would need to be able to roll over first, hold their heads up, prop themselves up, crawl, walk with some assistance, find their balance, take a few steps on their own, and then they would be ready to walk several steps. These performance tasks would need to also be explicitly taught. This list of broken down tasks is called the learning progression. Planning with this learning progression in mind is called scaffolding. Scaffolding is like creating a small goal for each step, starting with the first until students are able to get to the very top and master the skill. Let's take a look at a seemingly simple standard. This is a part of a third grade standard. Determine the main idea of the text. What do students need to know? They need to know what the topic of the text is, what a main idea even is, the fact that a main idea can be explicitly stated, or sometimes that they must infer what it is. They must know the difference between main ideas and details, and what is important in a text and not important. What would they need to be able to do to determine the main idea? Before they are ready or able, they would need to be able to comprehend what they are reading, likely retell the story correctly. They would need to be able to identify the topic, narrow down the general focus, and identify details. They would also need to categorize and compare details, which ones are more important than others. They would need to be able to summarize and conclude what the key points are before they determine the main idea of a text.